Good evening. Third time lucky. Started this video twice. In suboptimal conditions. Just a moment ago. Because my phone needs to be plugged in and it was about where was convenient. But I was doing it in a hurry, out of an obligation, and I don't have loads of time because I'm waiting on my very lazy dinner cooking, but all the same. And I wasted time starting this and stopping. But I need to remind myself that these videos are for myself. So it can't be, there's no point in it feeling stressful to do, in the environment. So I was away at the weekend for work. No reason to be so coy about these things. I'm a musician and we were performing in two venues on subsequent nights that happened to be in the same area. So instead of travelling from Glasgow on both days and travelling back, we decided to stay over in Galashiels. And some of my bandmates actually, when they were off running an errand, came across a shop that seemed like it had retro stuff. It was an old grey Gameboy in the window, so that seemed pretty promising. So we had a day to ourselves on the Saturday, the second day after staying over, and I went and checked it out. It was mostly new stuff, or current-ish generation PS4, Xbox One. Yeah, that's the last one. And then, yes, current generation. There was probably some PS5 and Xbox, whatever it's called, Series X. But I don't know. I saw an indistinct wall of modern stuff that I was like, turned away from. There was a bit of some retro stuff, and then I was pretty much on my way out, and I saw a little cabinet of a bunch of Game Boy games. There was like 8 or something, and they were all about £2 each. So I said, "Thank you, I will have all of them," because I'll buy anything for Game Boy as long as it's not expensive. So that is exactly what I have done. I have bought anything, any old thing for Game Boy. Top ranking tennis. All of this stuff is in pretty good condition, which is nice, because any old crap in crap condition is less appealing. Oh, whoops. This is an interesting one. I may have seen it before, but I didn't really know. I wouldn't have been able to say with certainty that this came out on the Game Boy Blu-ray. Double Dragon. I have it on the NES. I've never really played it. But that's kind of nice. That's like a real game, not a sports game. Speaking of which, soccer. Who cares? Although it's quite funny, I had rather a lot of fun playing football game with my friend on the Mega Drive on Mega Games 1. Can't remember what it's called. World Championship 90 or 88 or something like that. I don't know. 86. Maybe. I don't know. I'm surprised at how much fun it was actually. So maybe this will be fun as well if I ever play it out of its case. I mean, getting a case in the bargain for £2. Why not? V-Rally. This is one of the only games that I kind of recognised, or of the ones that I'm almost certainly not going to play. I recognise this because there's a black cartridge version of it, which I think maybe has different coloration for Game Boy Color. It's marked as a Game Boy Color game despite not having a color exclusive cartridge as I see it. So now I've got the grey one. I've seen the black one around, so that's kind of an interesting thing about Game Boy releases, you know. So it makes it kind of interesting. So that's £8 a bargain there. The last Game Boy one is Dr. Mario, which is actually a game I already have, but this is in much nicer condition. My one is pretty scuffed. So that's nice. It'll be fun, probably be after my tea now, putting this many into the drawer, which is where they are kept still. This isn't perfect condition, but who cares about that? Freestyle scooter. Freestyle scooter. This probably will be fun to play, to see what the hell it's all about. I mean, what kind of... There's not really a paradigm for a scooter game as I see it. It's kind of got the same logo style as Tony Hawk's or like Dave Mirra. Is that the BMX guy? Or was there a surfing one of that as well? I don't know any of these people's names. But that's fun. I mean, yeah. I just love, I mean, look at that. That's a nice big chunk of Game Boy games to get. And rather silly purchase, kind of. I asked to see this. I mean, it looks good on screen, doesn't it? Beautiful, boxed, lovely game. This was 25 quid, and I wanted to see it, to see what it was like inside, and I thought I'd maybe do a haggle. And it doesn't have the... So what it does have, it has the game, which is in alright condition, not too bad. I already have this, so... you know, in cartridge form. It has the game, okay condition. It has one of these, and it has one of these, which is kind of fun actually. N64 Color Edition. Oh, I forgot that there were all these different colours of actual N64 consoles. So that's kind of nice. And it's got stuff on the back, these games. Or Zelda, things like that. I mean, I quite like this actually. I'd buy this for 25 quid. No, I wouldn't. Nice, and it's in nice condition. That's lovely actually. I'm going to look at this for longer later, I think. It doesn't have the card insert, annoyingly. And it doesn't have the actual Wario Land instruction manual. So I, not very ambitiously, said, would you take 20 for it? I looked up and looked like people were selling boxed Wario Land 3 for like 40. I saw 45 on eBay. I know that doesn't mean that anyone's bought it for that. But I thought, I can maybe like make a little profit on that. But I haven't really been selling things on eBay for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. So it was possibly impulsive of me, but whatever. I can probably get my money back on it. It's probably just a waste of my time. I can possibly get a reproduction card insert. Would that be scummy of me? I would explain that if I sold it on eBay, and if I gave it to CX, maybe I wouldn't wring my hands over that too much. Maybe that's immoral, maybe that's bad, I don't know. I'll work out what I want to do with it, and I will listen to my conscience as I do so. So, basically, lovely bargain Game Boy games. I'd love to sit and reflect for longer, however, for you, the putative viewer's sake, as well as my own, I'll just leave it there. Thank you very much. Good evening Goodbye.